What would you do if money didn't matter? You ever get that question from a guidance counselor or a mentor? No, the thought behind it is that you need to follow your heart and do what you love, and then you'll be fulfilled. I want to take it one step further. If you could live anywhere, where would you go? Where would you live? I think the pandemic and the ability now to work from home is really altering how we explore that question.
Hey, my name's Cory Hepola. I'm a radio host, husband, father, and I was born and raised in Otter, County, Minnesota. Now, growing up, I was in such a hurry to leave that I never really got to know my home. What did I miss? What changed? I was gonna find out.
Not everybody talks about their high school the way we do.
Oh, how would I describe Aaron and Brent? Well, we've been best friends forever. Elementary, middle school, high school, college, and we still talk just about every day. They're both married with a strong desire to impress their kids.
And she's like, wait, you water ski? I'm like, oh yeah.
My kids are like, well, do you know how to do that? Of course.
Yeah.
You know how to do that? You know how to wakeboard? Yeah. Wake surf, I haven't gotten yet.
Have you had like the prove it moment? Like where you make you try
They're
it?
not quite there
Okay.
yet.
We've done that a couple of times.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
kneeboard. I'm like,
I know I can
kneeboard.
I know I can still ski. I affirm that.
So then I get up
Years
there
ago.
and I'm like, I wonder if I could still do a 360. I'm like,
Yeah.
this might end horribly. Oh, I did it.
Did you really do
I
it?
did.
Well, plenty of practice. Both Brent and Aaron are living back in Perham, where we grew up.
Well, it's funny too, is because when we were kids, you didn't know anything else. Like you just thought everybody had kind of the same experience as you did. And so it isn't until like I got away where I'm like, oh my God, I missed that.
There's like so many lakes that like somebody would be like, hey, let's go out to Long Lake. You go, which one?
Right.
Like which Long
Yeah.
Lake? My wife, their families had their cabin on Otter since 1991. And like they moved out to Western North Dakota and they're like, oh yeah, we drove like 5 hours to come to the lake.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, like I just went to somebody's lake like every weekend.
Yeah. First time I met Brent, great story. We actually met at Luther Crest Bible Camp in the summer after 5th grade. So we were paired together in the same cabin and ended up growing quite close throughout the week. At the end of the week, your parents come to pick you up. So he runs to his parents and tells them about me. I run to my parents, tell them about him. And as it comes along, we introduce each other and he goes, Dad, this is Cory from Perham. And his dad stops him, wait a second, son. Wait, Cory's from Perham? Yeah, he's from Perham. I just accepted a job in Perham. We're moving. It was like every kid's dream come true. So Brent and his family moved to Perham and we stayed close friends ever since. And Brent never really left.
Like I had, some thoughts of moving away. And then just, I got a job and I'm like, well, kind of see how it goes. But I started working here and then I started coaching and, I'm around people that I know and that I like. And it just kind of coincidentally wound back where I started. And now like I've had no desire to ever leave.
Hey, can we just pause this for a second? Maybe zoom in on Aaron's beard here. Man, that thing is long. He's never done anything like that. He's like got oils and stuff for it. Now, why'd he grow the beard? I don't know. Because he can. It's a choice. Kind of like the choice to move back home. Aaron's wife, Jamie, isn't from Perham or Otter County or even from Minnesota. They're talented people. They can live anywhere. Why'd they choose Perham?
I loved living in Denver and really wasn't looking to move, although I had just become a parent for the first time and my wife and I were kind of adjusting to that. And then got this incredible opportunity with KLN back home, the opportunity to raise our family here with the kind of childhood that we got to experience.
I know that was good stuff. Hold up. Aaron mentioned he works for KLN. That's KLN Family Brands, a multifaceted company that employs hundreds of people headquartered in Perham. And I think that's a misconception, that there aren't jobs in rural Minnesota. There are, or that they don't pay. They do, and most offer some balance.
I don't think I'd be happy if I just threw my life at I worked 14 hours a day.
Right.
Got home, tucked my kids into bed, and then said, hey, maybe we'll have some time on Saturday. I like getting home from work, and kind of leaving work there for the most part.
You kind of just inherently get so involved. There's just, the community has a lot going on, but also kind of just brings you in.
When you're young, how do you know, like, I want to do this, I want to live here. Like, it's so hard to know. It takes life experience to kind of check off those boxes and be like,
try this, try that.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the neat things about this area too, is it kind of pulls you out of your comfort zone a lot of times. And, you know, like for you and I, hey, the cross country program needs some people, needs some athletes, come do it. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, and you try something new and you learn something about yourself, and it's kind of a cool deal.
We ended up liking it, but remember that first race?
It was not good.
The gun goes up. I'm like, this is horrible. This is the worst thing I've ever done. I mean, all I could think about was faking an injury. So I'd pick out a stick in the distance and I'd say, I'm gonna run over that stick. I'm gonna fake roll an ankle so that I could stop running. Never did it though. It taught me a lot about perseverance and trying new things. And I guess metaphorically, we're all on our own race, and that path may take us to an opportunity that we didn't expect.
I was sure I wanted to live in the cities, but I think one of the things I realized is like all the stuff that I love in the cities, like, you know, going to a concert or going to a game or something like that, like I can still do that. Like, it's not a big deal just once a month to drive down to the cities, you know, get a hotel room and go watch a concert or go watch the Twins or whatever. But then, like, I can come back and, like, I don't sit in traffic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's not my day.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're cool guys. Yeah, they are cool guys. And they're happy. I mean, they're able to balance family, work, play, community. That's pretty fulfilling.